driving to New York, and I just passed the border, and the guy goes, "Oh, what do you have in your car?" And I panic because I don't know, and I say, "Oh, things." And he's like, "You're gonna have to be more specific, what things?" And I'm like, I'm looking around my car. I go, "Well, I have like a water bottle and like my bag and my purse, I don't know." And he's like, "Oh, so personal things." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, don't pull me over." I just passed the cop and he's gonna pull me over for being on my phone. Like, we're good. For today's video, I'm gonna tell you guys a story time about where I went on my first Tinder date and got threatened. Never again. We had planned to meet up at the Rideau Center after an interview I had in Ottawa and just hang out. I didn't really want to, but then he offered to pay for my Uber home, so I was like, okay, why not? Like, I'll have a ride home. I went to this interview with my father. He was dropping me off at the Rideau Center and then just driving my car home. So I did not have a car and I was not going to drive home. It goes well. We go out for dinner, get some burgers, super good. But then we go into the Rideau Center. I don't know, I started getting a bad vibe from him, okay? But I just did not want to be with him anymore. I wasn't interested. I suck at getting out of situations, and he couldn't tell that I was not having a good time. So I thought that the best way to get out of this is to get a friend to call me and get me out of that situation. Make up whatever lie to get me out of it. Anna calls me, and her lie was that she's at her boyfriend's house and he's being aggressive towards her. So I had to come pick her up, go pick her up with the car I don't have, I guess. I just had to go see her. We'll call him Thomas. I tell Thomas that. I'm like, okay, my best friend Anna is like in a bad situation. She's like a sister to me. I have to go save her. I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm driving all over the road. He's like, okay, like what? Like you don't have to go? And I was like, no, like I have to go. Like you have to understand, like she's so important to me, and like she's been with her boyfriend for a while and he's just always been aggressive towards her. I have to go save her. So this guy finally decides, he's like, okay, no problem. I'll come with you. And I was like, oh, that's fine. And he's like, no, let me call up my guys and we'll come with you. And I was like, why would you call up your guys? And he's like, oh, I know people. I'm well connected. They'll deal with him. When he said that, I got so scared. I was like, shit, this guy must be in a gang, or like he's associated with bad people. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna take the bus. He wasn't like, okay, bye. He kind of didn't want me to go. So I started freaking out, and I kept texting Anna being like, it's not working. So she kept calling me back. And Thomas looks at me and he goes, you're stressing out too much about this. Like, you're on your phone too much. Give me your phone. And I'm like, no, like I'm not giving you my phone. And it's like, give me your phone. And then he like grabbed it out of my hands, and I was like, what the fuck? Don't do that. So I'm like, can I have it back? And he's like, no. And I'm like, what? What? No? I don't get my phone back for like 10 minutes. So that's like red flag number 2 here. And then I finally get it back. So I tell him, I'm like, don't worry about the Uber. I'm just gonna go home. So I tell him I'm gonna take the bus home, and then he insisted on taking it with me to Quebec. I asked him why. I was like, that's kind of unnecessary. Like, it's far. It's kind of stupid. Why? Like, oh, I want to make sure you get home safe. So he took the bus with me, and then I got picked up in Gatineau somewhere, and then he just left, which was fine. It ended there. I decided to move him from my Snapchat friends just because I wasn't interested. And he, I guess, got really offended by that and texted me. He wanted an explanation. He kept sending me paragraphs, and I kid you not, paragraph after paragraph of just angry texts. And he's like, I want the truth. Why why did you block me? Why didn't you were having fun on this date? Why are you saying you didn't? And I straight up told him the truth. I told him that I thought it was creepy as fuck that he took my phone away from me, and I told him that I literally had 2 friends call me to get me out of that date. But that wasn't enough for him, because he started going off. He's like, no, that's not it, that's not right, that doesn't make sense. He sent me a text being like, you chose the wrong person to try this shit on. I wasn't kidding when I told you I was well connected. Keep in mind you gave me your phone number, full name, and I have your address. At this point, I started freaking out because I wouldn't put it past Thomas to come to my house and like beat me the fuck up. I called my dad, told him everything, and we went to the police. And the police looked through it, they found him, they called him and his parents, told them like what he's doing is wrong. They told me they can't do anything unless I ask him to stop texting me. So I sent him a text and I write, stop texting me. About an hour later, I get a text from a number like I didn't know saying, bad things happen to liars. And that, I started crying, like he was scaring me, he has my address, he's gonna come kill me and my family. Go back to the police and we filed the police report and they gave me all the information I need to file a restraining order against him. That's how my first Tinder date went. I got rid of Tinder. I'm never gonna do that again, and basically I'm never going on a date again. Woo! So when I first crossed the border, the first sign I saw was speed limit 65, and I was like, whoa, okay. So I went 65 kilometers an hour for about 10 minutes until I realized, or until I looked at my GPS and realized that it's 65 miles per hour. So I was the idiot who was doing like this minimum speed limit on the highway, and people were zooming by me. I did not catch on. I am an idiot.
Go straight ahead, Plaza Boulevard, then make a U-turn.
Sorry. Where can I go pee? I don't know.
Make a U-turn, then keep right.
Anyone who has Tinder out there, I just, be safe. Most of the girls who have it anyways, don't actually plan on going on a date with you. It's just fun, you know? So, if you are a girl and you do plan on going on a date with one of your Tinder guys, be careful. If he starts bringing up the fact that he knows people who beat people up, or he takes your phone from you and doesn't give it back, or anything else really that could be a red flag, get the fuck out. Yeah, speaking from experience. Ooh, girl boss, ooh. Okay, I'm gonna back into a parking spot. As if I back into parking spots.